Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dem Wise Girls. I'm your girl, Jada.
And I'm Nellie.
I'm Lala. Thank you for tuning in.
And we hope you guys had an amazing week and an awesome weekend. How are you ladies doing? How was your week? What's going on?
Well, my week was good. Well, new movies are coming out, so happy about that. My nails are chipping. Remember, girls, I got them done like a week ago. And remember, I had, I love my claws. And I took them off because I'm getting a little break. And they're breaking. Every other day, they're breaking. I paid too much money for my toes and my hands to break in less than a week. This is dip powder. My mom suggested it. Oh, it makes your nails curl, but they're breaking my nails. So
oh wow.
Yeah, I paid a lot of money. We're not gonna go into it. So yeah, everything is good. We have 2.5 weeks till spring break. So I'm so excited to be a bum again. and I've kept my braids in for a whole month and 5 days. I'm so proud of myself. I think my family's proud of me too, because even my dad was like, "Your braids are still in." I'm so proud of you. My sister and my mom both said, "Wow, your braids are still in." So I'm giving them about another 2 weeks, and then I'm looking for something else. I want to do a wig. So yeah. What about you, La? How have you been?
Well, firstly, let me say I'm a big advocate for the powder dip nails. I have always used it. I mean, right now my fingers are busted, so don't really ask me about them. However, when I was getting my nails done professionally, that's what I was getting. And then I said I'm going to be, a manicurist and do my own nails. So I went and bought the powder dip for myself. And I will tell you, it was lasting for me. However, I will say, just with my schedule, I just don't have 45 minutes to devote to my own self-care without being interrupted. So for me, it doesn't work. But I'm not sure, maybe the product that was used, maybe it was old, or maybe there was some defect to it. Because, sometimes if it's past expiration, you never think of this stuff having expiration dates, but it really does. And I've been fighting a headache like for the last week. I would say week. I think it's just allergies. JD, well, you know too, Nellie. JD and I and yourself were talking over text, and she was experiencing similar symptoms. I've just been dealing with that. My head feels like it's a big air balloon, and I'm getting the snots and the runny nose today. I didn't have the snots and the runny nose yesterday or the day before that, but today my nose and my eyes are bothering me. My head is on and off. Right now I feel okay, and I think that's just I hyped myself up to come and speak with you ladies today, which I'm really happy about. Home life is really great, but what about you, JD?
My week went good. I had a really, really good week this week. I cannot complain, other than my allergies, which really hit me bad on Friday. I thought I low-key was about to get COVID. I was over here taking my temperature. I thought I was low-key dying. I felt horrible, and then my mom gave me Benadryl, and that saved my whole entire life. It was like, what allergies? But I'm like you, La, I have that touch and go headache. Like I feel it a little bit now too. Sometimes it's touch and go, and I feel good and I feel great, and then after I'm like, oh, my head hurts a little, let me lay down. Or, I was sitting in traffic yesterday because I had to take my grandmother home, and my head started hurting. I was like, oh man, I just want to get to the exit and get off. I just wanted to get to the exit and get off, and everybody's looking at this accident that happened on the other side of the parkway. I'm like, people just don't know how to mind their business. Let's just keep it moving so we could get to our destination. But work was good this week. I cannot complain. Work was really, really good. I had a nice week, met with my students. I'm looking forward to this week. I'm like Nellie, spring break is coming up upon us. Unfortunately, I'm not off for spring break. I do work, but I don't have to see my students. And I normally don't require for them to see me during spring break because I'm like, that's your time. Do you enjoy, have fun, and when classes come back in session, then we could talk and discuss and you could have your appointments. So I'm looking to catch up on a few things work-wise, which would be good, but it's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to it too, actually. So that's a good thing. So I'm glad you guys had a good week this week. What is going on? What else has been happening?
Well, I'm looking forward to spring break, although like you, I don't have it, but I'm just looking forward to the warm weather. Do you guys feel like now it's starting to feel like it's getting warm?
Yes.
It's just making me feel alive.
This week on Tuesday and Wednesday, it's supposed to be in the 60s.
It was so warm.
It's supposed to be real nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 60s.
Warm. I was like, it was so warm this week. Some days I felt like I didn't even need a jacket. So just like, ooh, is this you, spring? And then it gets all cold at night. So I'm like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I keep mine on, honey. I ain't taking it off yet. I ain't gonna let them bamboozle me just yet.
That's right. Keep it on, Jada.
That's you know, it. The don't let them tip you and be like, oh, I could put on my light. Nope. Wear that jacket because next week, the week after, it might be down to 40 degrees. So you keep it on, just open it up a little bit and keep it pushing.
Get some air in your.
Yep, that's it. Just open the jacket, unzip it just a little bit, and that's it.
And all I've been wearing this week is hoodies. I'm dying by the time I get out of work. I'm like, oh, the sun is out. Oh.
Yeah, in the morning it's cooler than the afternoon.
It's cool. Because I get up about 5:30. So about 5:30, it's dark and kind of cold. Some days it was cold this last week in the morning. It was really cold. I think one day we had like 21 degrees. And I was like, we're not walking today. We will take an Uber today.
Yeah, I was rolling over in the bed.
Oh yeah, this is hard getting up. It's been hard. Listen, every day it's been hard getting up. Every other day it's like I roll over and then it's like 5:30. I'm like, okay, 5:30 is not that bad. 5:40, I'm like, ooh, I gotta get up. It's been hard getting up, so I understand.
Unfortunately, I have to get up. I have a toddler, as you know, that wakes up at the crack of dawn. So even those days that I feel just like laying in the bed, even if I'm not sleeping, I just want to lay in the bed with the blanket over my head and just lay there in a cocoon. And she won't let me be great. She won't.
When she get older, she'll let you sleep in.
Oh yeah, because she's gonna want to sleep in.
Yep.
I hope. I mean, she had a great last couple weeks. She got a chance to spend time with her cousins. So she's very happy about that. But speaking of spending time with her cousins, what do you guys feel about rewarding your children with allowance for good behavior, for chores? What are your thoughts?
No, I've never gotten an allowance before. Usually I would just always ask my parents, "Ooh, can I get some money?" Even when I was in high school. "Oh, Dad, can I get money for today to go to the store with my friends after school or before school? Mom, can I get some?" We never really got money for doing chores around the house. That's just was something we were supposed to do. When it came to like graduation and maybe doing good on a test that maybe I was struggling in, math is not my subject. So when I would do like that, then maybe my parents will give me a little money as a reward or whatever the case may be, but not really for chores. I've never experienced that. What about you, Nelly? Did you get money for doing chores in the house?
Like you said, we were raised in a house where chores had to be done. I still live at home and I still do my chores. When I was beginning to work, I would go with my mom to work sometimes. And she was like, hey, I used to do filing for her. So she was like, hey, if you do these files, for me, you get such. So I will work. I remember this vaguely. You remember jersey dresses?
Yes. Yes. I remember them.
I used to have one in every color. Bootleg, non-bootleg, real, not real. That was me. And with the Chinese slippers. So I wanted this, I think it was at the Island Iverson. I was in love with him. And she was like, if you file for me, if you come to work and you file, you can, that's your jersey dress. Girl, I was in that office hustling, and I got some money, and I got my little jersey dress, and I thought I was all cute and skinny. Um, that was the only, I think that was the only allowance that she ever, really gave me until I was making my own, and she was like, you got your own, you do what you want.
Exactly.
So, but if I have kids, I think I would put them on allowance to train them or to teach them, especially with chores, because y'all ain't gonna sit in my house and not do chores. So yeah, I would give my kids a little something.
Well, I will say that, like you guys, I had chores. Now, did I really do them willingly? Probably not. I will say, for you guys that really know me, you know that I'm very defiant. So that didn't really
Yes, you
work well
are.
with me.
True story.
I am.
Still
I am.
is.
And my daughter's pretty defiant as well.
Oh, she another
But-
breed. That is another
Okay.
breed.
She's not
She
from her.
is-
She's from somebody else.
She different.
Yeah.
She real different.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how this is going to go with the whole chores and things of that nature, but I will tell you, I learned something very interesting. So her cousins are a little bit older. They're not in their teens, but they are older than she. Mind you, she is 3 years old. So they're slightly a little older than her. But I found out about a program called Green Light. Now, for those of you, I don't know, are you two familiar with Green Light? I'll tell you a little
No.
bit about it. So for those of the audience, and for you two, more or less, Greenlight is a platform to which you can provide monies to your child electronically via a debit account. You can also create investment plans for them. They themselves can invest.
Nice.
Or they can just use the account as a regular debit account. But the nice thing is that the platform teaches them savings. It teaches them like how to balance their checkbook, so to speak, and it teaches them the basics of investing. So how I found this out is, of course, my daughter's with her cousins, and unfortunately, when it's unfair playing ground or unfair level playing ground, 2 girls against 1 boy.
We know all about that.
Yep.
Yeah, the girls are always going to win.
Yep.
So apparently there was an altercation where adults were not present, and one of the girls bopped the boy above his head.
You
Okay,
probably
or over his
deserved
head.
it.
Later, it was found out that they believed, allegedly, adults believed that not my child, because my child doesn't have an account and she's only 3, but one of the children paid off the other child, the boy, to not tell. Paid off. Do you hear what I'm saying? Paid off.
I'm gonna say this. It wasn't right, but she was smart. She was smart. I will give her that.
Now,
She was smart, because you wouldn't think a child would think to that level. You know what I'm saying? To say, okay, well, I'll pay you off. That was smart thinking on her part. I have to give it to her. Let me clap her up. Because that was good. I like that.
Honey was low-key hustling, like, yo,
Yeah.
say nothing. Took that under the
now
rug.
it didn't work. It wasn't successful. But in the sense of that the boy still told.
Yeah.
But so he didn't tell immediately, but she allegedly bribed him by either saying, hey, I'll give you money or I'll buy you a toy. Now, I'm not so sure in terms of the workings. I do not believe that money can be transferred from child account to child account, but money can be transferred from parent to child debit account. And the nice thing is, when you get these accounts via banks, a lot of times you have to be a teen, like at least 13 and up, in order to have these forms of accounts.
Right.
Well, with Greenlight, you don't. Okay, so you can set up a program for as low as $4.99 a month. And the reason that it appears that you pay the $4.99 a month is because it has the investing feature. So nothing in life is ever free.
Right.
But you figure at that age, I mean, do you think it's beneficial for them to be learning that at this age?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I say that they should bring that back into schools, finances. So young people could learn and know how to manage their money, know what to invest in. And I feel like they don't teach that in schools anymore. So you're not financially literate, even when it comes down to, and we talk about this at work all the time, picking colleges where you're able to afford it, where you're not coming out with loads and loads and loads of debt that you got to turn around and pay. You can't even live your life. So I feel like financial literacy is extremely important. And the younger you start teaching that to children, I think the better equipped they will be as they continue to grow up. And I think this is a perfect age for Veve to learn something like that. I think that is awesome. If I had a child, I would definitely do that. In fact, I remember opening my first bank account when I was younger. My mom took my brother and I to the bank and we opened our first bank account. And I had to have been in elementary school when I first did that. And it was, I wish I would have learned more when I was in junior high and high school, because I feel like I'm a late bloomer in life learning certain things. But I think that's an awesome, awesome tool to have for sure.
What about you, Nelly?
I agree with JD. I think that is, like you said, adults now really don't know how to handle money. Even the celebrities, they get this loads of money and it's gone. You're like, what happened to your money? Well, so I think bringing that back in school is really necessary, especially these days. You get money like the stimulus checks. You get stimulus checks now. We never heard that back in the day. Now we getting stimulus checks, and you get these checks, and it's just like, if you're young, whoever, young teenage, and you're like, well, I don't know what to do with this money. So you just spend it. And then you wonder, what did I do with this money? So I think it's necessary. I think if the child is like young, because baby's 3, but if she was maybe baby age, like toddler age, like real small, and you could start it then, and then when the child's a little bit older, you can say, hey, since you were born, your dad has a little bank account for you. Use it when it's necessary or an emergency. So you can already start teaching them that, you have some money, but you have to learn how to control it, how to use it, how to spend it. So I really think that is a good idea. Didn't Gerber or something have something like that where you can set up a little bank account or something?
Didn't who? Say that again.
Gerber. Am I saying it right?
Gerber for the baby food?
Yeah, I think they had something. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't remember. But they could
have insurance. You can do an insurance or investment.
Okay.
Insurance investment with them. I don't believe that the child would have access to it. I believe that the parent of the child could put money aside in like an investment or insurance investment for them so that it grows over the time of their life. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it works but you're right. It's money to which they would have, but it would be money to which they would have to when they were grown up.
Reach a certain age, like Bobby Christina. If she was, that's how Whitney Houston had it for her, which was very smart. When she reached a certain age, every certain age she reached, she received a certain amount of money. And I think that is very smart to do. Yes.
That was
y'all know I love me some Whitney. Bye.
So let me ask you, with regards to Bobby Christina, you said she received money at each age.
At a certain age, Whitney had it set up where she would receive a certain amount of money. Now I don't know what happened since, sadly she passed away. So I don't know if the estate just takes over it, who's ever over her mother's estate. But I know that's how they had it set up for her.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've been contemplating. I'm not at that, Vera Rose is not at that age yet, but I definitely do want to provide her some form of assistance with money management. I do agree with both of you. I think they do need to the educational system needs to implement that back into the school curriculum, because you're right. Who wants to be an adult older in life and doesn't know how to manage money effectively?
Very sad when that happens.
Look at how many celebrities. They're like almost overnight celebrities.
TLC, you'll never forget TLC's example when Lexa broke it down to us, and she broke it down real good about how they were broke. When you get these contracts, you don't read them or have somebody look them over who's savvy in that aspect. You really get caught up. People think because you're a celebrity, you have all this money, and in reality, they don't have all of this money, because when you work under a record company, there's so many people you got to turn around and you have to pay,
Toni Braxton too. She had to file for bankruptcy
twice. The second time it was her health. I know that played the role, and she did it to cover herself. That's why she filed bankruptcy the second time. I watched her movie.
I didn't even know she had a movie, to be honest.
Yeah, she had a movie about her life. It was on Lifetime. It was good. It was good. I learned a lot, and I think I watched her on something else where she spoke about all of that. And I know the second time she had to do it because that's when she had her residency out in Vegas, and she had gotten sick. I think that's when she found out she had lupus, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe that's when she found out, and she had to do that in order to kind of like cover herself in a sense.
But wait a minute, have you seen Toni now?
Toni looked great, honey. Toni looking better than me.
Baby.
She looking better than everybody.
Baby.
Toni ain't an auntie now.
Okay.
She a young girl.
She posted on her Instagram a little, and then she didn't even do nothing. She just stood in the camera and said, I was like, oh.
Toni looks amazing. Amazing.
She looked good for what, 2 kids later in her late 50s?
Yeah, she got 2 kids. They're like what, 18 and 19, I think, or 19 and 20. Yeah. She looks amazing, honey. I'm not even out here looking.
I have to say, I attribute it to good health and exercise and eating right. When you have celebrity money, you have people cooking for you.
Exactly.
You have people saying, no, Miss Braxton, we have this in the kitchen.
We gotta work out, Miss Braxton. Come on now. We don't have that. And if I did, I would tell y'all to go somewhere with it, because I'm gonna eat my French fries and new chicken sandwich from McDonald's. Okay, with some honey mustard.
I think I would have them making me the chicken fingers and French fries from scratch.
No,
without all of the bad grease. You
can make the other stuff, but I'm gonna go still get mine.
Okay, I'm going. Thank you, Nelly. All right, I'm still gonna go get it, because we're gonna go eat. That's why.
You have it when you come over for girls night. We'll have it, but my chef will be making it for us.
No. He can make the rice, the chicken, the whatever. But when I'm on my Taco Bell, my Cholope, I'm still gonna get it. Okay?
The chef's gonna make that too.
I want that.
Yes.
Okay. Look at
that is funny.
Look at who's it? Sweetie girl is about twig, but she can eat. Okay.
She is, and I am so upset with people like that. I went to school with a friend like that. Homegirl did not gain no weight. She ate whatever.
We used to be able to do that. Remember?
I never was able to do that. I came out the womb plumped.
Look, you weren't plumped.
Baby, I was plumped, honey. I was giving life.
Curvaceous.
I was like, hey. Hey.
And then me and Nelly was like this. And then we could eat whatever we wanted. And then life happened and it caught up to us.
Welcome to my world.
And now we just, you know what? You got to embrace it. This is all of me.
Always say certain things you have, people go out to pay for. And y'all know I've coined that phrase forever. You know, people pay for certain things that you got. So you know what? Be happy you have it. You didn't have to go pay for it. You got it for free.
Okay.
That's right.
There's a friend of mine that says that all the time. I complain about, oh, I have this and I really want that. And what if this? And things would be better and things would fit better. And hello, you have women that have major surgery that go get what you got. And you ain't got to do nothing for it. You ain't going to no gym. You ain't squatting. You just sitting there eating and growing. And it happens. So hush. Like, okay.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, I need an allowance to go get some stuff done, okay?
We're not back at this again.
I thought that
we spoke about this already, and I did not think we was going to be entertaining it some more.
I'm just saying, when you have children, you will understand the plight.
We're still waiting for baby number 2, all right?
So, I'm saying.
You will be waiting.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
You know what? There will be a baby number 2 when some other Dem Wise Girl gets married and has a child.
Oh, honey, that ain't happening. Count me out. Well, no, let me not say count me out. Maybe one and done.
One.
Vea Rose won't tolerate any others.
One and done. I'll give Veve a little playmate, maybe. One and done. That's it.
Maybe 2. Maybe.
Babe, I'm getting too old. I'm going to say one and done.
You're going to be one of them ones with 4 or 5, Nelly.
My mama says that all the time.
I think so too, because you like kids.
5 kids. Please get off of my ovaries. Off of those.
I think you're going to be the 4 or 5 lifer.
I do love kids. Someone told me, like, whenever you see a child, I think we went somewhere and they had a little infant. And he said, I knew that baby. No, I'm sorry. I went to Atlanta a couple of years ago. And the child was just like your child, Lauren. Defiant.
Really?
Oh. No. Only mommy. I said, okay, all right. By the end of the day, honey, you leaving me? You my best friend.
It's like a Vea Rose.
I said, He said, yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen, but.
Honey, yes, Veve made me feel away last night, though. I asked her, what was she cooking me in her kitchen? She told me porridge. I said, do I need to go on a diet that I don't know about?
She really did. She said, Jade said, because Jade and her mom bought her a beautiful, beautiful kitchen, right? With all the food and accessories, the chef hat, the apron. And so Jade always talks to Vivi about it. And she says, straight as day, porridge.
I was like, excuse me?
Is we don't even eat porridge.
We don't even eat porridge.
So why would she offer to make Jade porridge?
She said porridge. And she said it just like that. Porridge. I said, I must need to go on a diet. Okay. Summer is coming. Maybe you're right. Maybe I don't need a real good meal. Okay. I got you.
I never had porridge. I'll eat my cream of wheat, but I never had porridge.
I've had porridge. It's good. I like it.
Good?
I love farina.
Mm-hmm. Now I want cream of wheat.
I love cream of wheat. I had that Friday morning, honey.
I love cream of wheat.
And my grandmother's cream of wheat is the best cream of wheat.
For a little brown
as great
sugar,
of a cook as my mom is, she just can't make no cream of wheat for me. She think it's grits. I'd be like, Mom, it's not grits, it's cream of wheat. She's like, I know, I be trying.
That's 2 different. Okay.
I love it with the condensed sugar and cane sugar.
A little brown sugar.
Yes. All right. And some milk. I put a little whipping cream in it. And it's good.
Ooh, probably a little half and half would be good too. All right. Y'all get me hungry.
Well, since we are hungry, because I'm hungry too, it's always good chatting with you ladies, talking it up. We hope you guys enjoyed our show this week. If you do have a business that you do want us to promote, please send us an email at demwisegirls@gmail.com. Our email address will be at the bottom of this video, and you could feel free to send us an email. So we hope you guys enjoyed this show. We hope you have a great day and an awesome week. Remember to wear that mask and social distance. Just because other places are opening back up, that don't mean we got to open back up right now too.
Right.
Keep it safe, please. Okay? So thank you so much for watching Dem Wise Girls, and have a great day. Bye.
Bye.